Hi, namaste. Um, my name is Seema Rahmani in this lifetime, and I'm creating this video. This is the first video of what may be several videos to kind of give a little background to where I'm coming from and why I'm doing this. So, I have, for some years, about a decade or a little bit more than a decade, uh, worked in the media industry, the film industry, and some television. Um, However, even while I was an actor or presenter of a show, it was never my identity. Um, Acting was something that I was spiritually directed to do, literally. And that story is in a book that I have written, well, the universe has written through me. So when the time for being very active in that profession was meant to wane, it did. And it seemed like all the things that caused it to slow down happened at the same time. One very important thing that happened was that my journey of evolving as a being, as a soul, my awareness being expanded, hundreds of veils being lifted for me to see reality in a way I didn't before. That all happened at that time, which was 2012. It was building up to that. It wasn't sudden. And once it did happen, once the veils were lifted, there was kind of no going back. There was no turning back. Um, I am grateful for that experience that then decided the rest of my script thus far. So part of that journey that I went through, and in all honesty, have been destined to go through since the day I was born, as we all are destined to go through whatever it is our journeys are. At that time, or 10 years before that, so in 2002, I had my first amazing euphoric experience, literally nirvanic experience. And a result of that was that 144 spiritual poems came through me in a matter of about a month and a half or 2 months. Out of those 144 poems, something like 40 some poems were published when I came to India. I tried to find a publisher for them in the US, but poetry publishing was not so common there. But I did find one here, a soulful publisher, and they published those poems like this. Euphoria, A Journey Unravels is what it's called. And then another thing that the universe wanted me to create was a music album for children and their adults called Rabse. I don't know if you can see that. Rabse meaning from divinity. And it's got beautiful original songs, which could be considered just sweet, soothing love songs or lullabies, a couple of instrumentals, a couple of hums. And it's in CD form, even though not too many people use CDs, though some cars still have a CD player. And it's great to listen to in the car or even otherwise as background music, but you can always transfer it onto or you can actually download it from streaming sites like Spotify, I believe. Yeah, several. Oh, I think most of them have it, called Rabse. Um, the next thing, the universe, well, there are a few other writings that the universe put through me. Excuse me. And one of them is a very important little book, which is a memoir. And it's a very special book. And honestly, I could not have written it without the universe doing it through me. It's a journey which is expressed through both poetry sections and prose. So the prose actually forms the bridge between the poetry that came out of me over more than a decade, starting from about 2002 when I had the nirvanic experience. And that's when the Euphoria poems came out, and it does start this memoir book. This is the introduction that I wanted to put together because I might start making some videos where I just share messages that matter, I guess, about things that matter. There's a saying that came through me, a wise saying, that wisdom knows that when something matters, nothing also matters. On that note, we'll see you next time.